Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to our channel. The concept of pawn shops loomed in China for about 3,000 years ago. And today, only in the US, we can find over 12,000 of these shops. The famous among them are the gold and silver pawn shops, we can famously found in Vegas. These pawn shops got their fame majorly through a television series called PawnStars, which started airing over 10 years ago in 2009. The TV series shows the daily life routine of Rick Harrison and his rich family who own their pawn shop and evaluate the values of unique items brought to their shop. Here we will discuss the best PawnStar deals that ever took place. Number 6. Uncle Phil's 1932 Linkage. The two most likable items on PawnStars are considered to be cars and antiques. And when there is a combo of both of them in a single product, it is needless to say how desirable it could be for Rick. An aged man was made a part of the show in season number 4 with his 1932 Linkage buggy. Rick became so certain to offer big in order to grab that vintage masterpiece. Uncle Phil, the car seller, had bought the gem a few years back at the museum and was opting to a back sum of $100,000 for it. Heavy-duty functioning specs of the car had a magnified impact on Rick's heart. Not exactly the price Phil demanded, but he secured a grand amount of $95,000 for his valuable on closing the deal with Rick. Number 5. 4 gold bars. Gold being the evergreen valuable product for investing purposes, Rick & Co. have always treasured them. The best PawnStar deals viewers have ever witnessed is a sale of 4 gold bars, with every bar weighing 1 kilogram, and it was a not-to-let-go deal for Rick Harrison the moment they were brought to him. As per a well-known history channel, Rick has spent the most money on gold items, especially this one. Rick paid a huge and golden sum, $128,000 for these tiny-looking but valuable gold bars. Number 4. Silver in bulk. A father's investment advice about precious metals made a son take interest in investing heavily in silver and silver-made products. This guy bought more than 90 kilograms of silver in early times. He brought the silver in big sacks and bags after almost 12 years to Rick, hoping his investment to pay him off in big numbers. On Rick's assessment, every single item was made of authentic silver, with just one thing bothering Rick was the authenticity of a big bar of silver. To find it out, he drilled a giant bar and came to a satisfaction of no other metals mixed with silver. The investment in silver paid the guy $111,000 in return. Number 3. Where the Wild Things Are. The season 15 showed an epic story at PawnStars of a man holding the original content of an American illustrator called Morris Sendak. Morrison's renowned series of illustrations named Where the Wild Things Are and its original illustration were secured with an art lover. As per him, the collection was worth $375,000. Rick called up his expert, who told that just the first 2 pages of the collection can be sold for $160,000, and asked him to get it for $310,000. Realizing the value of the collection, Rick proposed a deal of $200,000 that the owner immediately rejected. He stroked another deal worth $250,000, and the deal was closed involving this big amount. This deal is considered to be one of the highest paid for such products. Number 2. John F. Kennedy's Cuban cigars. Rick was brought a box of cigars before him that was once owned by one of the most phenomenal presidents of the US, John F. Kennedy. A too-good-to-be story was broadcasted on the show where the seller demanded $95,000 for the box, and a set of unsmoked Cuban cigars holding a separate value to themselves apart from the box. The cigars were a gift to the president when he visited Cuba for trade dealings in 1962. Knowing the high value of the items, Rick has to be very persuasive in his negotiation and eventually broke the deal at $60,000. Hey, hold up! Before we move on, just do us a favor and subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our videos. Alright, let's get back to the video. Number 1. Stephen Stills guitar. Rick Harrison has overwhelming love when it comes to guitars. A guy brought a celebrity guitar saying it to be once owned by legendary Stephen Stills, member of Crosby, Stills and Nash. 1941 produced Gibson SJ200 was a must-have for Rick. On the provision of an official bill signed by Stills, Rick was too overwhelmed to let go of this legendary instrument. On consultation with an expert, he bought the masterpiece for $85,000. This brings us to the end of our video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Well, if you did, then like this video. We will be seeing you guys soon in another video. Until then, take care and goodbye.